Canada, my wife's home and native land. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Pull Father, and it only takes one. Welcome back. It's been a little bit since we've done a video. That's been because we've been busy, really working on a lot of card deals, guys. And obviously work, crazy and stuff. But in this video topic today, we did do a major pickup, guys. This is a big one for the Sword and Shield era. A big one for me. This is a really cool card. It is a Prize Pack Series 1 card, but a little about Prize Pack Series 1 packs. Let's kind of go into the history of it a little bit. During COVID, there was a short supply of printing. A lot of competitive players missed out on some cards they needed. Pokemon decided to print out tournament packs, Prize Pack Series 1, or Prize Pack packs, what they're called. Every season, there's a new pack that comes out. There's cards in them, playable cards. I'm finding not many people are out collecting them, which to me is pretty interesting. But that's kind of the whole history on them. You got the packs by basically showing up to local game stores, the ones that are affiliated with Pokemon. You participate in the tournament. You got a pack or two, about 4 or 5 packs in each card, or 4 or 5 cards in each pack. And they're reprints of the Sword and Shield era with a little stamp on it that shows the Prize Pack logo. But basically, I love them. To me, there's something really different about it. The amount they printed was actually fairly low, and the quality, because it was such a rush to get out, are not that great. And I think I was drawn to it even more knowing that how hard a lot of the simple V cards or V Maxes or even, non-hollow Charizards in this pack was how hard it was to pull. I really think that's something that's really lacking in any modern Pokemon product today, is the lack of the chase. People are after that chase. And sure enough, Prize Pack Series 1 for me really fed that chase. And I think that's why I was so hooked to it. I've opened up quite a bit of Prize Packs Series 1. It seems, I don't know too much about Series 2, but it seems that Series 2, 3, and I think 4 now, I think it could be 3 or 4, but there seems to be a fair enough amount out there to open and play with. But Prize Pack Series 1s, I had picked those up, and typically, these were given to game stores. They weren't really supposed to sell them. I managed to pick them up on the secondary market. I picked them up for $4 to $6 a pack in the long range of term I was picking these up and I was opening them. And I probably should have kept some sealed. I didn't, but I think we're kind of gearing towards doing a set in these. Maybe, I don't know yet. I think it might be really difficult to do it, but we'll see. But I call the Sword and Shield era the big Pokemon resurgence era. I think it's forever going to be a staple in Pokemon history. That Sword and Shield brought a lot of people back to the hobby, got back people into collecting, investing in Pokemon, depending on what kind of person you are. But Prize Pack Series 1, I think there's a big ticket item there. I love it. I love that there seems to be a chase for these cards again. And I'm going to show you guys here, for example. So I have quite a bit of Prize Pack Series 1 cards that I actually need to grade. These are all cards that I pulled on this channel. I have a ton of shorts. I'll kind of just pull up half the pile. I've purposely been holding off, and I'll explain why. But some of these I really need to get graded because some of the condition on these are actually really great. Some have that traditional white dot because a lot of these did not print well. Just kind of skimming through these real quick. But I pull these on this channel. I have the great videos on it for some odd reason, because how hard it is to pull a V card, I was really just drawn to it. Kind of made a chase ability for all these cards. Even just to pull a non-hollow Charizard, believe it or not, guys, is actually pretty difficult to pull. I think I was very lucky, and I think I pulled 3 Umbreons, and they were actually in great condition. Sylveon VMAX, just kind of like going through all these. And why? Oh, here's a Pikachu VMAX, Pikachu V, Espeon, Articuno, Galarian, and then 2 more Charizards. So why haven't I gotten these graded? Well, I'm going to show you why here in a second. And this is just something that I think there just needs to be corrected on its own. So a lot of places are actually making mistakes on grading Prize Pack Series 1 cards. And I'll show you. I'll take these 2 as a great example here. So, one sec. Here we go. These are the best 2 example right here. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, this was the Pikachu I actually pulled from a pack and I graded a PSA 10. Card's very clean, very flawless. But when I did grade this with PSA, the label actually came back wrong and it said Vivid Voltage Pikachu V. And that's what the label said. And that's extremely frustrating when you send a card off, whether it be any grading company, and the label comes back messed up. And to get that corrected, you got to send the card back in, and then it's got to come back, and it just takes a long time. But it took me 8 months to get this card back in a correct label. So moving forward, though, I picked this card up online, and sure enough, it had the same exact error as my Pikachu did. It graded a 10, which is great. However, the cert is incorrect. You see how it says 2021 Pokemon Sword and Shield, Galarian Zapdos V, Chilling Reign. Has a 10, which is great, but it's the Prize Pack Series 1 logo. So that's kind of the biggest flaw about why I've been holding back on this. I'm kind of waiting for this to be a little more mistake proof, where they're not going to be making mistakes on these labels. But I do have a lot of these I plan on grading here in the next bit. Fortunately enough, the third-party company I graded with PS or with that grades through PSA, they were able to send the card back at no cost. But unfortunately for this one, I thought for sure that if I paid a third-party company to send this card back in and get the label corrected, they would do no problem. But believe it or not, a lot of those people are not even taking up that service, which actually, shocks me a little bit. I'm always wondering why. So I got to figure out some shape or form how to get this label corrected. I think I talked to 3 different people that offer third-party services to PSA, and they said they wouldn't even do it. So that kind of scares me a little bit, but we'll figure it out. We are going to be going to the Sport Card Nationals, and PSA is there. So I think if I kind of bring this in and say, hey, wrong cert, and I think they'll get it fixed up right away. I do know they offer quick grading at the Sport Card Nationals. But so furthermore, I love the set. I love the stamp on it. Compared to other modern products, I find that actually pulling even a V card is actually extremely difficult in a prize pack card. I've opened up probably, I'm going to say for sure between 200 and 250 prize pack Series 1 packs. I'm going to just be honest with you guys. And I got obviously the hits here, but I can tell you for a fact, there was times I went through a streak of like 20 packs and pulled absolutely nothing. And it's scary. It's scary, but it's fun because that chases back. And I kind of tie back into it. It's that, I feel like this hobby is missing that chase again. It's been a while, and I think that's a big part of the reason why opening up Pokemon packs has its drive is that chase factor. But I do feel like that it's kind of declining, that chase factor. The chase factor is slowly fading away. And I think collectors are just, even people in the hobby want that chase factor again. And I think that's what drew me towards this set, is because of this card right here. So for you guys, remember, I do have a video of me pulling this Charizard VMAX on camera. And in fact, I'm pretty sure my video is still the only one out there that actually has someone even pulling this card live on camera. And the fact it grades a 10 is incredible. This is one of my favorite cards in my collection, solely because the stamp and how rare this card is, even again in great condition, is the reason why I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards in my collection. I think there's only 3 or 4 PSA 10s, and there's one CGC 10, which is mine. I'm very interested, and I think the world's waiting for the first 10 to sell on the market to see where it's at for these Prize Pack Series 1 stamp cards. So it's very, very interesting to see where these are going to land. But again, I really think mine is the only one on camera that shows me actually pulling this card. So, and I'll put that link in this video in the description so you guys can see it. But I was just doing shorts of me opening up these packs, and I got lucky. I got very lucky. But this was a card I was trying to chase, and I got really lucky. But anyways, so back to tying this whole video, and the whole topic of it is what card we purchased in Canada and did the deal and so forth. I really like Prize Pack Series 1. It's a personal favorite. There's something about it. It seems to be very niche. It seems to be very, very, very chase worthy. But Prize Pack Series 1, I'm looking at the PSA Pop Report. I'll kind of flash on here real fast. You have only 1,000 cards that were graded with PSA that are from Prize Pack Series 1. And if you look here, this number right here, there's only been 120 10s graded from Prize Pack Series 1. So that's very, very interesting to see where this lies. But back to the main screen here. Ladies and gentlemen, I am excited that we got this deal done because it's none other than the Pop 1. Ladies and gentlemen, you have here a Pop 1 of a pretty big card, a staple card to the Sword and Shield era to match with the Charizard VMAX. Ladies and gentlemen, Pop 1, PSA Tay, Pikachu VMAX. When this card came to surface, I jumped all over it. There was an urgency to get this deal done, or at least try to get a deal done, to talk to the person, see what we can work out here. And sure enough, there it is. The Prize Pack Series 1 Pokemon Play, Full Art Pikachu VMAX, Pop 1. Amongst these two right here together, I think this is a signature set to the Sword and Shield series era. For me, I had a lot of modern stuff. I ended up selling not too long ago to move my collection towards mainly the first set base set and probably some other different stuff. But these two cards right here for Prize Pack Series 1, I think are going to be incredible. To me, they're incredible as is right now. But to have these two cards in the collection side by side together is absolutely incredible. Like, talk about like a major accomplishment. But these are two of my favorite cards in my collection right here, solely because of this stamp and for how hard it is to get these in great condition. We did it. But mainly here, that's what this video is about. Prize Pack Series 1, Pikachu VMAX. We found it, came to surface. We got the deal done, guys. Got it done. But that's it. To me, this was a huge pickup. Very happy to have it in my collection. That's all I can really say. But it's a sweet card. It's a sweet, sweet card. And for those of you guys who I encourage, I like Prize Pack a lot. 1, 2, 3. I think they're on 4 now, maybe even 5. I think they're on 4. I think. But I like this. I like it a lot. And for population reasons, I actually think there's going to be a big drive for these one day. And to me, I see the value today. But at the end of the day, collect what you want to collect. I do this for fun, and I do this to collect. And now these two side by side. Oh, yeah. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Pole Father. Enjoy your Sunday. It's a beautiful day outside. And as always, we did it. We found a card that we never thought we'd find, and nonetheless acquired it. Pikachu VMAX, Prize Pack Series 1. It only takes one. Let's keep it going.